Merry Meet friends, Vix here, and it is the last day before the kids break up for Easter and I'm feeling really grotty. So it is a knitting and telly day. To be honest, these socks have given me a surprising amount of trouble. So, but look, that is almost half a sock and I knitted it all yesterday. So I'm just about to turn the heel, and once again I can't watch what I was planning to watch today because I can't get the DVD player to work. So, but I have got plenty on my Netflix watch list. So I'm starting with Damsel, which I'm feeling pretty ambivalent about. I keep seeing trailers for it and it does look really good, but for some reason I'm just not a huge Millie Bobby Brown fan. Which is entirely ridiculous because I don't know that I've ever actually seen her in anything. So that's just major brain glitch, that one. So anyway, I thought I'd give that a go. So I'm about to turn the heel on this sock, figure out which of these is the contrast colour and get started on my film. So that's the heel turned and it's definitely blending in with the colour, and it's a different method that I'm used to using, so I now have to figure out how to join it back to work in the round again and remember which is the beginning of the round. So I'll check back with you later. Check back in with you later. I'm so poorly. Maybe I should just go to bed. Okay, so I've finished Damsel and I honestly can't decide what I think of it. I think I want to like it. You know, love a fantasy movie. The costuming is stunning. It's got a dragon. It's also got some faces in that I love to see. That, you know, they're not necessarily huge names, but they pop up every now and again, and it always makes me smile to see them. Ray Winston in particular. But I just, I don't think I liked it. I'm going to say that. I think I want to like it, but I don't think I liked it. I'm sticking with my opinion of Millie Bobby Brown. I'm not sure if it was the writing, the directing, or if she just can't act. Yeah, so didn't really enjoy that. I have made some pretty good sock progress. So I did the heel and then I've done 25 rounds of the leg. So we've gone back through the orange to the green and we're back on the blue again now. So I am a little bit concerned. It looks very narrow. Now I have tried it on and it fits over my foot, but then something sort of weird happens at my ankle, so I'm a bit concerned that it's potentially not gonna sit comfortably around the top of my foot at the ankle. So I'm going to do a few more rounds and I'm going to try it on and see how we're going. So next up I'm going to watch another Netflix original called The Kitchen. And hopefully this one will be better than the last. I'm also going to eat some bourbon biscuits, because why not? Okay, I just finished The Kitchen, and to be honest, I didn't quite get it. I think the synopsis that is given is very kind of bare bones. It doesn't give you an idea of the storyline. So it wasn't quite what I was expecting it to be. It's quite bleak, I think. And like I say, I don't really think I understood it. Sock progress is good. So this is currently the sock. It's got a nice length of leg on it. I've done almost the same number of rounds as I had for the foot. And the yarn was actually weighing up. There was more left than I thought there was going to be. So what I've done is I've just wound it into a ball in the other direction. And I'm going to put this first sock on some spare needles and cast on the second sock, just so I can make sure that they match nicely without having too much yarn left over. The next film from my watch list is called Disquiet, and if I get on with it, I might just have enough time to finish it before I have to go and pick the kids up. Okay, I've given up on Disquiet. It is all over the place and I just can't right now. So I have, if I can find it, just finished the toe of the second sock, and I've got about half an hour before I have to go and pick up the kids, so I'm going to probably watch some old Rachel Maxey videos on YouTube and try not to fall asleep between now and picking the kids up. So we'll see how far I get. Check in with you later. Okay, it is now several days later and, well, a few days later I guess I should say. They are finished! And look how long they are! Look how long they are. I am so surprised. So, I started them on Thursday and I actually managed to finish them on Saturday. And that wasn't working full out on them. I had to keep stopping and starting because I didn't want to waste any yarn, but I also don't have access to my yarn winder. I had to keep winding and rewinding the ball and then working from a hand wound ball that was also attached to another sock. So that held me up quite a lot, and obviously checking the length and the size and figuring out the stripes and whatnot.
So I reckon if I was working flat out on these, I could make at least one sock in a day. I would love actually to get some more of this beautifully soft Yarn Badger yarn and, you know, ship the kids off somewhere and see if I could knit the entire pair in a day. But that's not going to be anytime soon because they're really pesky. Now the pattern I used, I still can't remember what it's called, bear with. I think it's this one. Oh yeah, and it's literally just called Toe Up Socks Using German Short Rows by verypink.com, by Stacey Perry. Now, I'm a bit iffy when it comes to digital download patterns because you can't generally preview them first. So I would class this as a more expensive pattern. It was $8 US, I believe, so it cost me just over £6, and that's more than I would normally spend, especially on a sock pattern because they're small. But because Very Pink, did I say Very Pink Knits? She has a lot of YouTube tutorials to help with the socks, so I actually discovered that first. Sorry if you can hear any weird noise in the background. There's a small child over there playing with cars. Yeah, so I discovered the YouTube tutorials first, so I was pretty convinced that the sock pattern would be decent, and it is. I am very chuffed. I would highly recommend the pattern. It's got lots of different sizes. It's got really comprehensively written instructions and also has the video tutorials to go with them. Now, because mine were so long, I did add a few increases towards the end. The thing that bothered me about the pattern was you're working on X number of stitches and it's not the right, I can't think what the word is. The pattern calls for a decrease before you hit the cuff, and that just seemed completely wonky to me. Sorry, hold on. Kids haven't learned to shut a door yet. Yeah, so the pattern calls for a decrease before you hit the cuff, and that just seems really weird to me. But like I say, because it's got a bit of extra length, I did just add a few increases in towards the end. Now, I haven't actually tried them on since I tried them on to check the cuff. So let's have a see. If they don't fit now, I think I'm gonna cry. Oh my goodness. Oh, check that out. Look. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's a really nice fit. Now it is pulling ever so slightly here, just slightly, but I think that's my weird shaped foot, and it's not pulling in a way that's uncomfortable. So I can I've adjusted my camera so I can't get my leg up far enough. I can pull them all the way up my leg if I want to, but I do love a slouchy sock. And this yarn by the Yarn Badger, don't get me wrong, it's pricey. Hand-dyed self-striping always is, because I don't know if you've ever seen the photos or the videos of how they do it, but it is a lot of work to hand dye self-striping yarn. But to be honest, it is so incredibly soft. I can't stop touching them. It was a dream to work with. The stripes are beautiful. And the pattern worked really nicely with the self-striping. It was easy to put the contrast heel on. It is a little bit, they're quite chunky on the edges. So I think, you know, you have to wear them in just the right way so that they're not rubbing oddly. But they feel super comfy. and we're having a cozy day in today, so I think I'm going to keep those on my tootsies because it's a bit cold in the house. Have I missed everything? I'm sorry if I have. It's really hard to film when the kids are here, and they are on top form this morning. Anyway, I'm really sorry, this video is going to be complete trash, but I'm trying hard to upload once a week, so well done if you made it this far, and I might see you soon with another video. Bye. Wish me luck, here they come.